I was dating a girl, and she told me I have sex like a gay man. I don't know what she meant, but I called my gay friend. I was like, hey man, my girlfriend said this really weird thing to me today. I think she's on to us. So next time I had sex with my girlfriend, we scissor it to avoid suspicion, you know? Have sex like a lesbian, she'll never know. She'll never know. Now, as much as dating is hard, I'm glad we're not praying mantises. Because you don't know, when praying mantises mate, the female rips the male's head off during sex, which is crazy, right? Like, what's crazy? But I feel like this was a human thing. It was common knowledge that this girl had decapitated 20 men after having sex with them. You know there'll still be some guys out there that are like, but is it worth it though? And I wonder if like praying mantises get excited about sex the same way we do. You can imagine a couple of praying mantises, right? They're going to their buddy's place and they get there and there's the dead headless body of their friend. And they're like, oh my God. Someone got laid last night, my boy! Killing the game out here, you playboy. I started bartending at my job, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like, if you order a drink, and the drink name happens to be the ingredients, I can do that, you know? Vodka soda, okay. Rum and Coke, sure. Someone ordered an old-fashioned, I'm like, oh, yeah man, I gotcha. Here's an old-fashioned Bud Light. Someone ordered a martini, and I thought I had that down, and I'm shaking the thing. He's like, actually I want it stirred. I'm like, all right. I don't know what I'm doing. Someone ordered sex on the beach, and I made it for him. He took a sip and he's like, this is the worst sex on the beach I've ever had. And I'm like, ugh, you sound like my ex-girlfriend. He's like, I'm not swallowing anymore. I'm like, you still sound like my ex-girlfriend. Oddly enough. I've been trying to be more politically correct in my life, you know, because it's 2019 and it does bug me when people use hurtful words. Like one time, I was at this open house, and the real estate agent told me that the house is fire retardant, and I was like, whoa, hey, whoa. Can't use the R word anymore, alright? I think what you mean to say is the house has a burning disability. And then she asked me if I was mentally challenged. And I was like, thank you, that's better. Good word usage. I'm very forgetful, especially when I've been drinking. I remember one time I stepped out of a bar, and then across the street was a guy in a car. And he goes, Raul, which is my name. So I look up, and I can't really recognize who it is, but I do that thing we all do where we just pretend, you know, just like, hey man, what's up, how are you? And he's like, good, how are you? And I'm like, good. Then he goes, Raul. And I'm like, yeah, hi. And then he says, I'm your Uber driver. Oh shit, that's right. I did order an Uber. So now I realize I'm gonna have to cross the street and get into this guy's car and feel really embarrassed. So what I decided to do is I cancel the ride. That's my move. It's a $5 convenience fee, let me tell you, worth every goddamn penny. So I just order a different service, you know, like Lyft. Same guy shows up, it's the same guy! Like, alright, $10 it is then, let's do that. I like to smoke weed, I'm a bit of a weed smoker. And, the highest I've ever in my life, my buddy, he passed me a joint, and I smoked it, and he was like, oh wait, I should have told you, there's wax on that. Which, for the people who don't smoke, imagine you have an omelet, and you ask your friend to pass you the salt, you salt your eggs, and you take a bite, then your friend's like, oh wait, did you say salt or cocaine? That's the situation I was in. I got in my car and was like, I don't know how to drive this spaceship. How do you land this thing? We just thought about like weed culture can be weird. Like one time I went to a smoke shop and there they sold marijuana-scented car fresheners. Who the fuck is that for? Who's the stoner that's like, dude, you know what'll get rid of this weed smell? The smell of weed. And my friend trying to convince me that that's a good idea, right? He's like, nah man, listen, all right, listen, you don't get it, all right. If a cop pulls you over and he's like, I smell weed in the car, you can be like, no officer, it's just my marijuana-scented car freshener. Which I feel is bullshit and genius at the same time. Because you're not hiding anything. You're still a stoner at the end of the day. Like you wouldn't go to rob a bank and you put your ski mask on and the ski mask has a picture of your actual fucking face on it. Like this will throw them out. You'll never catch me. As much as I feel like we're lucky to live in a time where we have cell phones, I do think there were some advantages to older forms of communication. They're like, there wasn't any drunk texting in the olden times. Right? Like, no one came home stumbling drunk in the 1800s and was like, hey, are you up? I know when I woke up and was like, where the fuck did all my pigeons go? Not again. Oh wait, there's one. Oh, I got something from Emily. New pigeon, who dis? That's our time, guys. Thank you guys so much.